Happy New Year and welcome back to the LMU Sports Network. I'm Meghan von Behren. While everyone was on break, the LMU athletes were hard at work. West Coast Conference play is in full swing for both the men's and women's basketball teams, while the Lions' third winter sport, swimming, has also been busy in the water. At 7-9 overall, men's basketball is still seeking its first WCC win of the year as they hit the road again this week. Headed into the trip, junior forward Autumn Jacko leads the Lions with 14.3 points per game and 6.5 rebounds per game. Brandon Brown averages 13.3 rebounds per game and 5.7 assists per game. The Lions rank second in the WCC in free throw percentages and in steals. The two-game road trip begins on Thursday at San Francisco and concludes Saturday at Santa Clara. Women's basketball is also 7-9 on the year, following a buzzer-beating win on the road last week. Junior Leslie Lopez-Wood drained a three-pointer as time expired on Saturday, giving the Lions a 63-60 win at Pacific. Lopez-Wood has had a hot stretch as of late. On January 2nd, in a win over Wells Fargo PCH Cup rival Pepperdine, the junior broke LMU's all-time three-point record with her 171st career make. She now has 176 three-pointers for her career and will continue to raise that bar. At 3-2 in West Coast Conference play, the Lions are back in Gersten Pavilion this week. On Thursday, they host San Francisco at 7 p.m., and on Saturday, it's Pack the House Day as the Lions host Santa Clara at 2 p.m. Special $1 tickets are available at lmulions.com. The women's swimming season continued on Saturday as they traveled to San Diego for a double-duel meet against Bakersfield and UC San Diego. Although the team ended up dropping both meets, individual Lions rose to victory. Hannah Carlton placed first in both the 100 and 200-meter butterfly. Carlton was also on two placing relay teams, including the 400 freestyle and the 200 medley. Senior Stephanie Horwitz placed third in the 1,000-meter freestyle in a time of 10 minutes, 51.45 seconds. Steph joins us now to talk about this season and what's next for the Lions. Welcome, Senior Stephanie Horwitz from Women's Swimming. Being a senior this year on the team, what are some goals you look to accomplish, either personally or as the team?
Well, Megan, this is our second year in the Pacific Coast Swim Conference, PCSC, and we got the lay of the land last year, and I'm really looking forward to this coming year, gearing up to get closer to the number one team, San Diego, in our conference, and hopefully we can inch our way towards a conference championship.
Yeah. With 9 new incoming freshmen, how do you see them bringing a different aspect to the team as opposed to something you may have been missing, or just adding some new fresh faces to the team this year?
Yeah, having fresh faces has been a lot of fun because last year we actually only gained 2 freshmen, and they're both wonderful, but it was pretty much the same team. And this year with 9 new freshmen, you have a lot of new personalities to work with. So it's almost like a completely different team, and it's a lot of fun. It's been awesome, as well as there are a lot of talented swimmers who are contributing a lot to our program.
Looking back at last year's meets and some meets you've already had this year, what are some strengths you see in your squad and team?
I think that the biggest strength that our team has is when we really get excited about a meet, we kind of have this positive energy that snowballs into a success for us a lot of times, if not against the team that we're racing against, at least, a lot of fast swims and best times for our program. Especially we had a meet last week against Pepperdine. Unfortunately, it did get rained out, but we had great attitudes going into it, and we felt pretty confident that we were going to win that meet. We actually did win the one race that we swam, but just seeing things like that with a lot of positive attitudes going in to really get excited about a race.
Well, taking that momentum from the one race you did have against Pepperdine, how do you see this upcoming meet this weekend turning out for you guys?
The Beach Cup is always a great meet for us because it reflects the same layout of our conference meet. So people typically swim the same events that they're going to swim at our championship meet. So it brings in a different level of competition for us. And as always, it's fun to swim against Pepperdine and USD, even Fresno. Specifically, Pepperdine and USD are some big rivals of ours. So it's really fun to get to see them and swim against them. And we usually this time of year get to see some really good swims from it. So.
Well, good luck this weekend, and thank you, Steph.
Thank you.
For LMU Sports Network, I'm Meghan von Behren.